It's actually recording.
Is it actually recording?
Yeah, it's recording now.
Okay.
But
I
just realised I also didn't even check how much memory space I have.
Okay, we can do that now.
I'm going to do it now.
So here.
How do I sound? Because I feel like this still isn't like ideally placed. No.
I can hear you fine. Yeah.
I don't know what I just done, but it like replaced. Okay, I need to like learn how to actually stay at the mic because I'm like going over here and just talking like that. This needs to constantly be in front of my face. Whenever you're talking, it needs to constantly be in your front of your face.
I mean, mine can't really do that, but sure.
But look, that is dodgy.
That's okay.
Right, so when does the video start? Because I have an idea for how our videos start now. Instead of the actually, do you like the
no?
No,
I really don't.
Yeah, because what I was thinking was more like it just kind of fades in, like as we're talking, and then we just kind of like, so we don't go hello everyone like that. It just kind of we're just talking and it just starts like at the very much.
I don't like that
either. How should it start?
We
just go.
Don't do that either.
We need to. Okay. So we basically need to explain where we've been for 2 years.
This might be a good start anyway. Yeah. Well, why am I so close? It's really close. Hold on. You have to fix that in the editing.
Okay.
Okay. So for 2 years.
I wanted to follow the tracker. Hang on. Wait. Okay.
So we need to explain where we've been for 2 years. So
for 2 years, we've been gone.
Well, I've been at university. I still am. I still am though.
No, but we last left while we were still at Langley.
Okay.
We were halfway through
Langley, yeah.
Langley when we left. Ignore that. But yeah, we were halfway through Langley when we last done a video.
Well, we had exams and then we were all moving around. We've got new jobs now.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff has been happening.
But that's
so
not that
we should probably actually introduce the show now. So basically,
this is a chance for me and Charlie to meet up every now and then because we won't see each other any other time.
Yeah, basically this is like the only times we will be seeing each other. But
at least it gives us a chance to catch up what we've been doing. Yeah.
So let's explain where do we start. So basically, as you can see, this is a completely different setup to what we always used to have. So basically, why am I keep saying basically? I keep saying basically now.
Everything's much nicer now. We have
everything's
better camera.
a lot more professional now. We have a better lens. We have actual microphones, and it's not just a video. This audio file I'm hoping to also put on SoundCloud as well. So why would my nose start running now?
You're nervous. It's intense. It's
my
like
nose
adrenaline.
is actually running right now.
Do it on your sleeve.
There are actually tissues right here. That's actually really lucky.
Actually.
It actually is. Yeah, so what else is there to say? There's actually a lot to explain.
I don't think there's that much to explain. Just where we've been.
No,
what this is. It's just me and Charlie hanging out.
Yeah, but think about how much has happened in the last 2 years since we've been gone. Your band didn't even exist when we last were here. That's actually true. Genuinely. Because we filmed like 2 or 3 podcasts since the last time you saw us, and we never uploaded them because they failed completely.
But you never uploaded them.
I never uploaded them because they failed completely and they were boring. But
like, those ones are boring. The other ones were alright.
The last one the last one that we filmed that we didn't upload, or the one before that, we announced that you were now in a band. So that shows how much has happened since we last came.
So you've had like 2 jobs. I've got a job. I'm also in a band. I'm at university. You're working at the House of Commons. No, the House of Parliament.
No, I'm actually working at City Hall. Yeah. But
snap.
But hang on. What was I about to say? Because I just thought about it. Talk. Come on. What was I about to say? Don't blank out on me now. What was I?
We can just edit this bit out. Genuinely, just edit this bit out. Cool. I think that's good.
Why would I forget what I was about to say just then?
What can't be that important? Look at it.
It was more explanations.
We don't need it.
Well, basically, if any of you are subscribed to my personal YouTube channel, I recently just uploaded a video explaining basically most of the stuff of what's been happening in the last 2 years. I've actually had 3 jobs. Since you last saw us, I ended up working at a supermarket for like a year. I ended up getting a job as a courier, like a delivery driver, and then I've now just got this job as an audiovisual technician at City Hall in London, which is where the Mayor of London's office is. And so that's one of the things I also wanted to explain. I haven't, all of these microphones and stuff isn't because of an hour of nothing. I didn't like purchase all this for an hour of nothing. It all has literally, this is what my job is. So I actually originally bought this stuff, or wanted to buy this stuff for like, so I could teach myself more of the stuff with the like AV technician stuff. And then I was kind of like, actually, if I'm going to buy this stuff, we might as well start up an hour of nothing again, because we always said we wanted to do it like eventually have microphones and stuff like that. But yeah, a lot has happened. He's in a band. He's in uni now. I
am.
have a full-on job. I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. An hour of nothing has 40 subscribers now.
And they'll be delighted when they see something else.
They'll be absolutely
when they see season 2, the rebooted, revamped, inaugural episode.
Yeah. So
you know what I was going to mention just a minute ago, and it might derail you quite heavily, but right now you look like in Spider-Man 3 when he goes cheesy and evil.
Oh, is that what I look like?
Yeah.
Oh, great. I don't look good in headphones.
No one does, apart from a dead mouse. But
also, you've got Supreme headphones on. You've got official Supreme headphones on, so that's looking good. Yeah. That's another thing actually. That's more stuff that's happened in the last 2 years. I done a lot of stuff on YouTube in the last 2 years, and that is another thing that I did actually mention in my recent video on YouTube, that I have an anonymous channel that has like millions of views. So that was kind of crazy. But yeah, let's stop talking about what happened in the last 2 years.
Let's talk about
really boring.
And now.
Yeah, let's talk about here.
As
and
Kanye West would say, my idol.
So, if any of you remember, like, we used to just Ollie actually, I never did. Ollie always used to come up with have topics. He would have topics prepared on his phone about what we were going to talk about for every episode. And actually, for once, I have some, but mine are more just like quite generic-y stuff, but
it's quite remarkable though, because I only got one thing to talk about, and it's not even a thing to talk about. What? Go on, pray tell. What should we discuss today in our reboot?
Well, okay. So the first thing I want to talk about is actually something else that happened in the last 2 years, but it's more recent.
Your fucking nostalgia.
I know, but this is from like August. Basically, me and a few of my other friends created a company, I guess, called Zone 5 Media, and basically what we do there is we produce music videos for people, and we film like rap freestyles and everything like that. And I actually have an interesting story about, like, I don't think I've ever told you this, but it's the first guy we had to film a freestyle.
I watched the video. I've seen the guy's video.
Yeah, the one where it's like in a forest.
In the forest, yeah. I'm about to slag him off because I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, basically. So basically, this is what happened. It was really awkward. It was a really awkward day. So we had just created this company called Zone 5 Media, and like we basically said to ourselves that we were going to do our first 5 videos for free, and then we would start charging people. So we were just like literally asking like rappers and people like that, like, do you want a video done for free? I think I even asked like your band if they wanted something done.
What?
And,
I never got told that.
Yeah, I spoke to Joe about it. I had a full-on
of
Facebook
course.
message with Joe.
Yeah. Of course.
He actually ignored my last message I ever sent to him.
No, yeah, he ignores everyone's messages.
Yeah.
He's got like 1,000 notifications on Facebook of just unread stuff.
Yeah. But anyway, basically, we were just asking anyone if we could do a video for them for free. And no one wanted to do a video. So we were just like, okay, we need to like find someone quick because we've spent quite a bit of money on this. Like, we had to pay for the website and everything. And so one of our guys there called Yasir, who you know, he was like, oh yeah, I know a guy. I met him at NCS
Yeah.
like 2 years ago. So he raps and he's really good. So I could ask him, and we were like, yeah, literally, we need someone. So just ask him. It'll be really good. And so he asked him, and we met up a few weeks later, and he like, Yasir came to us and was like, yeah, he's really up for it. And we were like, well, do you have any of like his songs that we can hear? Because we will need to know if he's what he sounds like. And he was like, yeah, I've got one on SoundCloud here. And he's let us listen to it.
And it wasn't good.
And it wasn't good, yeah. It was like, it's just like, it was really weird. It wasn't a rap really. It was like a
It was just
weird,
him, like a nursery rhyme.
it was like this. It was like,
Hold on, shall I lay down the beat? Shall I do the beat?
it was really slow. It was like, yeah. Baby, I'm coming for you. No,
No.
it wasn't that. But it was really slow. It wasn't good. It wasn't a rap. And this is a guy that wanted to do a freestyle for us. So we were just like,
Baby, I'm coming for you.
that's my rap. That is my brilliant rap. But
Gosh.
he was like, he wanted to do a freestyle. We heard that and we were like, so what's his freestyle going to be? Is it going to be a really slow freestyle? Is he going to be singing? We didn't care, so we just met up with him. And I don't know, whenever I, like, from what he sounded like, I thought he was going to be like really like a road man, as we say, I guess, in like the UK. And then he turned up. And
Sounds like me.
You've seen him.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't look like a rapper.
He's just a guy. He's just a dude.
Yeah, but like, it's just what he was wearing. Like, he was wearing like
A top hat. Roller skates.
To be fair, he probably had like your kind of style, but that's not what you expect from someone who's like talking about how they're literally some of the lyrics in his songs were like, yeah, I came from the street, and he's like talking like this, like he's talking like that, like that's how he talks. And then I was just kind of surprised.
I came from the streets.
Yeah, I know you did, but you're an exception. Right?
I'm the kingpin, man.
You are an exception. Everyone knows you're a road man. But
They call me the notorious B.O.G.
oh yeah, they've seen your theory of how the Notorious B.I.G. died, if they're like the original subscribers.
The OG.
But that's not the awkward
I
part.
can
So
hear you itch in your microphone.
today,
Oh, great. It's like ASMR again. I'm going to open packets of crisps.
it's gonna be really awkward if they hear like we done a test like a couple weeks ago, and it was a shout noise. It was just noises.
I'm going to open a packet of crisps.
You've done it really loudly. Anyway, so this
Can you
guy,
keep that bit in?
this guy, yeah, I'm gonna keep in. This guy, like so that wasn't any of the awkward stuff. We were just kind of surprised by how he sounded, and just how he kind of carried
So
himself.
does this
about.
anecdote get funny at any point, or is it just like
Funny? And then it was awkward because in our head we wanted to film him in like an urban, like a street. We wanted to make it look really urban, like, because when he sent us the beat that he was going to freestyle over, it's a really hard, like, what's the word, grime beat. I don't know why
I
it was
think
so
you
hard.
say grind.
Grind beat. What? And anyway, so yeah, we were expected to film it in like an urban place, and he told us to meet up at a park, and then the place that he wanted to film was like a what are they called, where people like grow plants and stuff. Is it called what's it called, where they grow like fruits and vegetables and
An
stuff?
orchard?
No, it's a and they have like greenhouses. Why am I forgetting everything now?
Just keep going. I'll come back to the word. An apiary. No. So you wanted to film in like a garden, a community garden, basically.
He basically wanted to film in front of loads of flowers.
Oh, that's nice.
It was nice, but we were like, all of us were like, that we don't really want it to look like that. So then we just suggested, let's go film down this forest. So we ended up filming in a forest, which wasn't much better, to be honest. But the awkward part is that like he was really full on. So he was like, oh yeah. So we should all like do Snapchat stories on each other's Snapchats to like advertise it. So I'll do a Snapchat story on your Snapchat, and I'll also do an Instagram story on your Instagram, and I'll just shout you all out. And we were like, yeah.
Wait, he's gonna shout you out on your own Instagram?
Exactly. And then he was like, yeah, and I'll just like advertise the video and stuff. And we were like, okay, yeah, you can do that. We're not like we won't bother doing that, but you can do that. So like I think he took my phone and just like started an Instagram story without any warning, and it's the most awkward video I've ever been a part of. He just went, he like done a selfie, and we were all behind him, and he did give us no warning, and he just went, he went, yo, what's up everyone? And then he like showed the camera towards us like we were supposed to say something. And then we were just kind of looked at the camera, and then we were like, yeah.
Oh no.
that was what I said. No one else said anything. I was like, yeah. And then he like faced it back to himself and went, yeah. And then it was like a long silence, and he went, check it out. Great freestyle.
No, please tell me that wasn't.
And that was it. And then he done another video after that where he like tagged himself in it. Like, you know how people do Instagram stories and they kind of do a little tag of themselves over it. So he tagged himself in it, and it was just like him zooming into his face really close. It was quite funny, to be fair, that one. Zooming into his face close, he went, Zone 5 Media, check it.
Why?
And that was it. And it was just really awkward. But yeah, I mean, we ended up doing a lot better videos. We done 2 more freestyles, I think. Was it 2 more? Yeah, 2 more freestyles, I think, after him, and then we done a full-on music video, which done really well. But yeah, it's just weird having to meet
new people.
I don't know. It's just weird the first time meeting someone and you have to film them like rap freestyling. Oh, that's another thing. We actually filmed his freestyle about 4 times. So by the 4th time, it wasn't really a freestyle anymore. It was him just remembering what he said, because he messed up the first 3 times. And I remember the first. How
do you mess up a freestyle? That's the point of freestyle.
I know, but this is the thing. The first time I actually messed it up.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna say doggy, not boggy.
But it's like it was like really awkward because I messed the first one up because.
Did you try and freestyle with him?
No. Basically, part of his freestyle was messing up. Like, that was part of it. So he goes like this in his freestyle. He goes, he says something, and then he like looks away and goes, as if he forgot, but it's just acting. And then he like comes back in. So the first time he done that, I went no, and like cut the camera, and he went no. He went keep recording, and I was like, well, no, I'm not going to keep recording now after we've just said this. It was so awkward, but yeah.
Yeah, no.
I know, it was so awkward.
Like a head teacher.
It was like, it was really cringy. But and I still have all the footage of this. So every so often I just look back at it and I just cringe. I'm like, why did I do that? It was so awkward. But yeah.
See, I can understand the sort of like awkward bit because like when you go to gigs and you play with other bands and they all just think they think they're the dick.
Yeah.
And you're just like, you get people that coming in with like their own roadies and they've got like all these like dollies with like big amps and then like we're playing a room that's like this big. There's no point for that. And they're like, oh yeah, where's the green room, guys? Like, it's a pub. Like, the green room's the bathroom and you have to share it with everyone else.
Yeah.
But like a lot of assholes, really.
Yeah, I just think it's awkward when you have to first meet someone and the first thing you ever do is film them doing something that's just kind of a awkward thing anyway.
Especially when you yell no over them trying
I know, it was really cringy.
Stop, that was shit.
Yeah, it was the way I said no. It was like I interrupted him and went, no. He's just like, no, keep recording.
No.
I was like, well, I'm not going to keep recording now, am I? But yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah, I genuinely, I have the footage. I was like, well, no, I'm not going to keep recording now.
Like even if he convinced you just yelling no.
Exactly. But yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. I like the end.
And you have a music video, don't you? Or that's meant to come out, or is it meant to come out, or is it you filmed one? Right?
Yeah.
How did that go?
It was alright. The guy we were playing in like. Have you been to Michael's Theatre?
I haven't been there, but I know it because he's shown us it quite a few times.
In Crawley, there's a really nice theatre that we were recording in.
Mm.
And whilst we were playing on stage, and they were going to record the audio, and a guy was going to film us at the same time. And the guy, they got this like one of their mates who worked there was like big into videos and like camera equipment.
Yeah.
So he had this big camera with like a shoulder rig and all this stuff, and he had he put up this sort of like I don't explain it, like two stands with a bar in the middle, and the camera pans across it, and you can do it on his phone, like on the remote control. Like he can control where it turns and where it's at.
Damn.
And then you also had a drone that he was going to fly around indoors, which he never got out because he was like, it's probably too dangerous and quite a low room. I don't want to cut someone's head off. Yeah. But he had all this stuff going on for us, just like it wasn't very dynamic. Like us being stood in one spot on quite a small stage as well. Yeah. Like he couldn't have got anything very good. But basically, we're trying to.
This is a really good way to sell your music video. People. I
haven't seen it yet, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
It's taken ages to get out.
Why is it taking so long? That is ridiculously long because I was told. I'm pretty sure Joe told me when Michael told me. He was like, "Oh, they just filmed a music video at our thing," and that was like months ago.
Yeah, that was.
It took
end of summer.
Yeah. Is he actually updating you on what's happening, or is it just gone silent?
Bit of both, really. It's kind of like sometimes we ask and sometimes we get a reply. The last thing we heard was that they were going to edit it for us, which is like fine, but we can also do that.
Yeah.
As in, we know how to use, especially with the audio they sent us. They sent us some of the audio as well.
Oh yeah.
Which was also really shit. But they were like, oh, we can edit it as well, and they were like, no, we do it all ourselves. It's cool. Like, I mean, we were like, we can edit it. And they're like, no, here, take it. We'll do it.
Yeah.
So that sort of added a lot of extra time for no reason whatsoever. And I imagine, given the amount of time they've taken to edit, I would hope that when we get it, there's like star wipe on every single shot. It's like, boom.
All I'm saying is, Zone 5 is always here. Always here, baby.
I mean, I didn't know, so
yeah.
I started your business cards.
Why? I mean, we were so up for it. We were like, we can do a video for you for free.
I'd be happy to do it,
and we can edit it in like less than a week. We done the Crown video. I edited that in literally like 3 days, but it was 3 days like solid editing, like nothing else. But it was 3 days.
I'll bully him.
I mean, I think a lot of people just want to see a Stray Foxes music video.
Yeah,
because
I'll just dab.
It would just be so good
throughout it.
But yeah,
you want some sick whip nays.
Yeah. Can we talk about how cringy An Hour of Nothing is? Like, not now, but like the videos that we do have.
Yes,
I think I was talking to you about this last time we met up, but.
Oh, you can hear that. You can hear it as well, right?
Yeah.
We were watching them last time, and it was really awful, god awful.
It's really cringy.
On the plus side, it's kind of reminded me a lot of what my anecdotes used to be.
Well, your anecdote. Wow, I really topped out there.
Just fuck.
Why did I do that so loud?
Well,
that was so loud. No, but your anecdotes were and are always so good. Mine. Okay,
yeah,
so for the first
even the
two
one
episodes,
even the one you just did 10 minutes ago did take a lot longer than I was expecting.
I always talk for so long. Literally every YouTube video I do, even the one I released yesterday, I ended up talking for 17 minutes for a video I planned to only make like 5 minutes long. I can't ever talk. Whenever I want to get a point across, I just keep going on. And that's why you're the best one for anecdotes.
So I should stop you when you start talking?
Yes.
Should I just stab you in the
Please stop me. You're the best at anecdotes. I'm the best at listening.
Wow, fantastic.
No, but seriously, like our old videos, in the first 2 episodes, I didn't even have any anecdotes. If you actually watch, I don't have any anecdotes in the first episode. The 3rd episode, I had one anecdote, which took about 25 minutes
and, it was also very offensive.
Didn't end. I didn't get to the point.
It was a very offensive anecdote as well.
It was offensive as well. It's so cringe-worthingly offensive. And it's awkward. And
you explained the point of it after you turned the cameras off, and I still didn't get it.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Oh, by the way, it was about like the gas and stuff. I'm like, huh?
It's so awkward. I hated it.
Anyway, so shut up, and we're going to introduce.
Oh God.
The first.
Hang on.
Segment.
We should explain that. Yeah.
There was actually someone introducing it.
We've actually got a segment now.
Moron.
Well, actually, we had a segment before.
Can you stop doing that?
Well, actually. No, but seriously.
Okay, so listen.
People's ears are dying right now. But we did have. I don't know if anyone remembers. We did have a segment before, which we only done twice.
Out of 3 times.
Yeah, and the second time we had forgotten, I think, or something. But literally, we had a segment called Meme of the Week, which I think we should still have.
I might do it at the end.
As like a short, yeah, it should be like the end, as like a wrap up. So what's our Meme of the Week?
Yeah. Anyway, so this week's segment. No,
yes.
Not this week's segment. This continual segment. Sorry, I'm just fixing this. Is
I don't know why I found that funny. You're just like I don't know, I'm just fixing this.
You just like it when I mumble, don't you?
I don't know why. I find it hilarious whenever he mumbles, because it's like, realistically, all you're saying is the last word, but I have to work out what the rest of the sentence was. Earlier he went, what was it you said?
We were in the car and I was like, oh, well, let's go then. And I just went,
he went, oh, yeah, then. And then it was something you said in the living room as well. It was like, you asked, like, what did she say? And you went, what did it say? I don't know, but I find it hilarious.
Get off my dick whilst I try and talk. So this week's segment, no, I keep saying that. This segment, if you remember at all from the last series, we had the book that me and
3-episode series. What a series!
Hey, a series of Sherlock is 3 episodes long. Yeah, but so
Sherlock,
Charlie and I had this. What are you going to say? That Sherlock's better?
Sherlock is a lot better than an hour.
The production value is about 1,000 times bigger.
Yeah.
Charlie and I had this book during our English classes. That was an anthology book.
Oh, yeah.
We would get through the work very quickly, and then we just doodle in this book.
Well, we showed them in episode 2.
Yes. So in that book, we revealed the conspiracy theories that Charlie and I surmised, such as
way back
the correct versions of how certain celebrities died, such as
Elvis Presley. B.I.G.
Oh, Notorious B.I.G. who...
How did you just say that?
The Notorious B.I.G. who allegedly was killed in a drive-by or whatever, but really... he just went to visit Abraham Lincoln's grave
for some reason,
and the bullet which shot Abraham Lincoln, which I'm not even sure if he was shot. Yeah,
yes, he was. You were about to say you're not even sure Abraham Lincoln was shot.
That'll be another theory. One
but
day.
We also done Michael Jackson.
But wait, I didn't even explain that. The bullet from Abraham Lincoln fired out of the grave into B.I.G. And then the Michael Jackson one was he goes skydiving above New York and impales himself on the Empire State Building. Yeah. Which, by the way, would be difficult because the actual spire on the Empire State Building isn't like a point.
Exactly. It's not literally one sharp point.
It's like wider than this table.
I just realised that camera has been off for who knows how long. But...
Oh, not that long because I've been checking.
Oh, okay. We'll continue anyway.
Do you want to go do that?
Yeah.
Personal favourite is... Oh, Okay, it's just turned off.
It's just given up.
And my personal favourite of the...
It sounds so weird when you take the headphones off.
Can you not? Like, I'm trying to explain something.
Carry on.
My personal favourite of the conspiracy theories was the Elvis Presley... how Elvis Presley actually died, which was in fact... he... well, history tells us that he died on the toilet from medical issues. Yeah. Really what happened was his toilet was blocked in the morning. He calls a plumber. He says, hey, can you come fix my toilet? Plumber says, yeah, sure. Comes around, fixes it, accidentally fixes a pipe, a secondary pipe from the toilet that goes basically to mouth level of Elvis.
Over his head, directly to his...
So Elvis takes a dump and gasses himself with heavy doses of methane gas, which for some reason the coroner decided to neglect to report. So, this week...
And there was someone else as well. We done JFK.
You done JFK, that was your one.
I mean, yeah, we done JFK and there was one more, which was... Who was it where the bullet went round the world?
Oh! Tupac, yeah.
Yeah.
He shot a bullet in celebration, it went round the world and hit him back of the head.
No, someone else shot... It was Y2K. Some random guy shot a bullet in the air. It went so high. It went into space, went round the world so fast that it went back in time.
And went back and shot
to
him.
1997 or whenever it was.
And shot him in the head.
Oh,
yeah, that's all right. So this week and following weeks, we will be doing... I think we could either do back and forth, or we'll just see how it happens.
Well, yeah, because basically I completely forgot this segment was happening. So I would have prepared myself, but Ollie has one. I unfortunately don't, unless you want me to really cringe-worthingly, awkwardly try and make one up on the spot. We know how that will end. I will end up accidentally being offensive and not funny.
And it won't end.
Yeah.
Like, offensive and not funny is how you live your life.
That is how...
So, so this week it'll just be me as a warm-up. Yes. And maybe next week it would just be you, or we'll see what happens. Maybe me and you.
Yeah, we'll see.
But this week... The Titanic.
Oh shit, I knew it. I actually predicted that. I knew it.
So that, because I think I told you last week, you mug.
So I didn't really predict. Okay.
I predicted it from my memory. So, so the Titanic. History made us believe. Made us believe? What the fuck? History would tell us. I'm not even looking at the microphone. It's funny.
It's like, history would tell us.
History... Can you not be so sassy as well? History would let us believe that the Titanic hit an iceberg. Fuck my life. Hit an iceberg.
Hit an iceberg. How do you get that wrong? That's like a spelling mistake in real life.
I do it all the time. Hit an iceberg and sunk. 1912.
Yes.
Here's what actually happened. Here's what actually happened.
Listen, guys, it didn't hit an iceberg. How many times do I have to tell you?
We're going to InfoWars. We're going to gaslight you. No, so, picture this, Charlie.
Okay, I'm picturing it.
Actually, before you picture it, let me just...
Don't know what to picture.
Just... So, no, fuck it, let's picture it. It's 1912.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh my god.
Ow. Literally ow.
That was him hitting the radiator. So it's 1912.
I'm just like, why? Like, am I in shot?
Yes.
Still in shot?
No, you're good. So it's 1912.
Yes.
America is coming forward as one of the great nations, superpower.
Yeah.
Early days. As a history student, I can attest that all this is true, by the way. It's 1912. America's getting big fruit boots.
Can I just ask quickly?
Yes.
Is this your own research you've done this? You found this out?
Oh, yeah.
Your own research?
So I went on the dark web, the deep web,
Ooh.
and I found out all of this.
Can I just say, ironically, the deep web is described as an iceberg. They say that we only see the top, the deep web is the bottom.
Well, it's, conspiracy theories get deeper and deeper.
You know it, baby.
So, don't say that now.
I was hoping you wouldn't react to that.
So science is getting more and more advanced.
Yeah.
So think of like Jaws meets King Kong sort of thing. Experiments. Area 51 sort of thing. But not Area 50. 50.
What the fuck? What was that? I don't know what happened there. Did you just have a stroke?
I was trying to say 50, but I left the intonation too high up.
What? Say that again. Say it again. So instead of Area 51,
it's Area 50,
Okay.
the precursor.
Okay.
We won't go talk about the other 49 today.
I mean, it would have been made more sense if it was Area 15, like 1-5, because it's on the other way around. But
what? But
I find it funny.
no one else does. Snap. So you know Jaws is like big shark called Jaws.
Yeah.
This event inspires Jaws and King Kong. So America's experimenting on animals, trying to get big animals to help future wars like Vietnam, which they knew was coming.
Whoa, you just got deep there, buddy.
That'd be a future. I shouldn't see you doing
Do
that.
you mind?
I was hammering on the wall next door. The Titanic, the Olympia class vessel carrying people from Portsmouth to New York, sails accidentally through Area 50.
Whoa.
Inadvertently. It was hidden. The area was hidden in the Atlantic because they didn't think anyone was going to sail through it. And this boat was the first fucking boat to come through.
Are you being serious?
I'm being deadly serious.
ASMR Titanic conspiracy.
You can hear all the moisture in my mouth when I do that as well. So it sails through. They don't know it. Also, there's no barriers apparently. But accidentally sail through it. A big fucking seagull.
Oh,
a big fucking
don't
seagull.
ever. Whoa, you serious?
Big fucking seagull.
So not even an albatross, just a big seagull.
Big fucking. Not even an albatross. They made a seagull.
Seagull. Massive fuck off seagull.
So fuck off seagull comes up, out the water.
Oh shit! It was in the water. He was waiting for me in the water. Shit, this is getting real.
I'm gonna be honest. I forgot the seagulls don't go in the water. It comes out of the water, swoosh, bites the ship in half. That's why.
Wait, would you just say bites the shit in half?
Ship or shit, doesn't matter.
It would have been funny if you said shit, because you bites that shit in half. Being just
See,
so
like the iconic
insensitive to all these people who died. You just bit that shit in half.
So you know the iconic like the Titanic like snaps in half.
Yeah.
Didn't happen. How does that make sense? Physics doesn't let boats go up, does it? That's a bite gone right through the middle of the fucking boat, snapped it in half.
Shit.
That's why there's like the wreckage of the one in the ocean that's got two big splits. Do you know what they call the seagull?
Albatross?
No. Like Jaws. Seagull's called beak.
You're shitting me right
Put
now.
that in your pipe and smoke it up your dick.
You know I will.
You fucking know I
So
will.
is that the end of it?
So,
What happened to the seagull?
The seagull, oh yeah, sorry.
It's alright.
Died of old
You don't
age.
have to apologise.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
So this is a seagull
Dies of old
that
age.
lives underwater and doesn't fly.
It actually drowns. Dies of old age. Consequently.
Dies of old age of just drowning in the water.
Yeah. But it was too old when it was born. It was a mistake, really. But the offspring of beak are albatross. You brought it up earlier. You sort of predicted it. But the albatross we see today are the offspring. Didn't even know it was pregnant. It was a male bird.
I'll tell you what, I've learnt something.
My dick is red hard right now. I meant to say red raw and rock hard, but never mind.
Red hard.
It's all that blood.
Can I tell you what though? I think we'd all be lying if we said we didn't learn something there.
And also, you know, like the Lusitania, the boat that comes after it,
Yes.
doesn't exist. What kind of name's Lusitania?
Shit.
So, yeah, there we go. That's actually what happened to the Titanic. Definitely happened. Next,
And you've done that at your own research?
promise. It's all out there. The clues are out there. You just gotta look with the right pairs of glasses.
Whoa.
These old specs.
You might as well give us one of the clues. What was one of the clues?
The split in the middle of the boat. I already told you that one.
Good point.
Other one.
I didn't even think of that.
Another one. Bird saliva. Now think like this. If you spat into water, you wouldn't know because water and saliva are both wet.
Oh no, I didn't even think of that.
So
wait,
the scientists
and the people
just looked at the boat and went, "Oh shit, it's just wet. It's water."
And then people who saw iceberg, like bits of iceberg, that wasn't bits of iceberg, that was phlegm.
Yeah. So what you actually do is the scientist went underwater, took a pipette, took it home, went, "Oh, hold on, that's bird saliva."
Okay, so what we're gonna do, right? So this is the conversation that happened after all they found all this out. They went, "Okay, guys, we've just found out a massive fuck off bird. I just snapped that fucking Titanic."
Excuse me, I'm the government.
Well, listen, government bloke. We've just
You just uncovered
some
you
big fuck off bird has just snapped through that shit. No one's gonna believe that. We need to tell them.
No,
they smashed into an iceberg.
not allowed. Nope. I'm selling the rights to this to Stevie Spielberg. He's gonna make a film called Jaws.
And then one day, a little boy called Oliver Saville
is gonna find out all of
in
this.
in over 100 years is going to find this shit out.
Yeah.
He's going to expose you, bastards.
105 years time. Oh, it's New Year's Eve.
It is.
Congratulations, we made it this far.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, late Merry Christmas to everyone involved.
Just the two of us and your mum.
My mum's out now. I think
Where's she gone?
left. Yeah, she left at 3 or something. It's like 20 to 4.
Where's she gone?
Go and see a friend.
Cool.
Yeah, she is.
Happy New Year, Charlie.
What are you doing for New Year?
I'm seeing some friends, having a house party sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't really do much.
I've been invited to it. Yeah, I've been invited to a party, but see, I shouldn't really be technically saying this, but I doubt they're gonna listen or watch this. So basically, last year for New Year's Eve, I went to their party on my own, and I don't usually go to parties on my own. I usually try and go with someone else. And I basically got there after everyone else was drunk, so I was still sober, and it was just really awkward because all the alcohol had gone, and they had invited me late. They literally called up at like 11:30, so 11:30 at night, like drunk. Charlie, do you want to come to this party? And I wasn't doing anything, so I was like, okay, yeah. And I got there,
And
bang on 12.
Dogs.
Genuinely bang on 12. I got there. The fireworks all went off. Everyone started snogging each other, and I was like, okay. And it was just like really awkward. And I like walked into the kitchen. No, I went and had
had a tasty wank in the corner.
No, but literally, I got in there. Look, the alcohol was pretty much all gone. Everyone was drunk, and I was like, all right. And it wasn't good. So I don't think I really want to go unless
You have to go earlier this time though. To
I
make
know,
sure you
but
get all
also
the
I'm
stuff.
trying to like see if I can like. I've asked one of my friends if he wants to go. So
Oh, you don't want to go on your own?
yeah, that's the point. I don't want to go on my own again because it was just horrible, like just awkward. It was horrible. But yeah, it is New Year's Eve. High five, low five.
Side five.
Your
That's
hands are really sweaty.
That's the secret handshake. That's not so secret because now it's purely on film.
So another big thing about An Hour of Nothing is the fact that the videos are never actually fully an hour, never exactly an hour long. We've never gone over an hour because
We've gone over an hour in actual like filming.
Yeah.
It's always been cut.
Yeah, but it's always been. I think the longest video we had was like 56 minutes or something. The shortest video we had was like 48 minutes. But
I actually had somebody the other day
beauty
say.
of this. Do you mind?
I had someone the other day say to me, somebody who watches videos, say to me, the thing that always wound me up about An Hour of Nothing, it's never an hour.
Long. Yeah,
And
we haven't heard that before.
From ourselves.
Yeah.
And you, mum. No? Okay.
But the beauty with this is that even if the camera cuts off, this still kind of goes on, so we don't have to like. What we used to do is that Ollie used to have a timer on his phone, and he would go like. I'd always cut it out of the video, but at one point he'd be like, "Oh yeah, we've only got 10 minutes left, by the way," and then so we'd be like, "Okay, yeah, let's wrap it up." So yeah, bye.
But now we've got an actual timer on the recording.
I mean, we've been talking for 44 minutes, but I don't know if I've cut anything down, so it may be less than that.
That's fine.
But yeah, like An Hour of Nothing was also one of my friends, Kofi, who you know. He said that the name An Hour of Nothing is like so good. Like he wanted to take it and start his own podcast called An Hour of Nothing. But maybe that's another thing actually. That's
you can't have it. It's ours.
That literally sounded like a robot. But do you know what else we need to talk about?
That's the podcast robot. The pet.
Do you know what else we need to talk about?
What's that?
We may eventually have some guests at some points.
Oh yeah, that's news to me.
I told you this.
Yeah, but I wasn't really listening.
Basically,
as of most times when you talk.
Basically, we once tried having a guest, which was a good friend Kyle, and the video never got put up. But I did put up a little snippet of it on my CP Nethercliff TV channel, where we're like beatboxing and telling Kyle to rap, and he just sits there awkwardly, like in silence, and just goes,
Well, that is actually that's going to be one of our concurrent segments for
Get Kyle to rap. Get Kyle to rap.
No, just
get our guest to rap.
Get our guest to rap. So we'll just slam it.
We just start out of nowhere. We will just start beatboxing.
So obviously there's no guest here, but if they were, they'd be like, "Ooh, bitches! I like to fuck bitches. My name is Kyle, and basically I fuck bitches."
Oh, good one. And also another person.
Because exactly how Kyle talks.
And I mean, there are a lot of people that we could have on here, but where was I going with that?
But there's things to look forward to, is what you're trying to say.
My point is, yes, there are things to look forward to. Also, we said this all the time, but like, is there a schedule to this? Because we would like to try and do it like weekly, like maybe every weekend, but obviously we're not always going to be available every weekend, so don't take our word for it. All right.
I was thinking something like fortnightly, every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks,
because it gives us time.
So it's like twice a month.
Yeah, bi-monthly.
That's actually an alright way to do it.
Because it gives us time to work out on our schedules.
Yeah, and
our school schedules.
I mean, I have a lot of YouTube channels now. Well, I have about 5 YouTube channels I need to like try and control, and I have this new full-time job, and I'm trying to create a routine around all of it so I can do all of it at the same time. Before never had that.
You know what you should do?
What?
You should get one of those rotors that people put up in their flats when they've got like flatmates. Like Tuesday.
I actually used to have that, and it didn't work because when I didn't achieve it, I'd get really annoyed at myself. So I just stopped, which probably is
just flip a coin every day then.
And to figure out what?
I don't know.
And I go, heads I win, tails I lose.
Oh, wow.
That was a classic coin. Have you ever done that coin flip? That coin
heads you win, tails you. Heads I win, tails you lose.
No, see that what you just originally said would have been messed you up completely if it was a life or death situation. Heads you win, tails I lose. Oh. But yeah, the trick is you go heads I win, tails you lose, and you always win. Because
you say it quick enough that they go, okay, cool, boom.
The amount of times I've used that and people haven't caught me out, they just go, yeah, okay, and I go, oh, fair enough, you won fair and square. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Oh, me old macker, you got me.
Have you heard that apparently there's a genuine statistic that heads is more likely? Apparently.
I heard the statistic was...
I don't know how though, unless one side of the coin is somehow slightly heavier than the other side or something.
Well, the thing about it, like, the head, the queen's head has got the surface...
smooth.
No, as in there's more of
Trust me, I've touched the queen's head before. She has a smooth face.
I don't know. She definitely doesn't. She's very wrinkled.
That was rude. Don't you remember Frankie Boyle got kicked off of Mock the Week for
making fun of the
about...
Queen?
Yeah, we spoke about this in one of our other episodes. And we already said that we don't want to be kicked off the internet.
We don't be defiled by the Queen's guards. That sounds awful. That sounds like something shit on us or something.
Anyway, what were you saying? She has a wrinkly face?
No, the statistic is that the side that is facing up when you flick it is 1% more likely to land that way up. So it's more likely to do like land up. So it's 51.49 depending on which way you're looking. Was it 50.5, 49.5? I think it's 50.5.
I mean, this is thrilling. I'll tell you that.
Look,
do you know what else we have? I just realised right now, we actually have an Hour of Nothing website that we haven't used for 2 years. Still. I'm actually going to get it up right now because don't you remember we got questions and we answered them in a video that we didn't upload?
Oh yeah, do you want to do the questions?
We got genuine questions, and I think it'd be funny if we actually look at them. An Hour of Nothing .weebly.com. That is a professional sounding website.
Like cool guys we are.
Look at this. Do you remember this? All right, I'm all right.
I quite like that.
How did you find the? Oh wait, they're on your emails. You got them on your emails years ago.
But they are also on here.
Are they? The questions. This is where you write a question.
Oh Christ! Okay, let me find the emails.
Really? Do you remember who they were from?
Yeah, unfortunately.
They're from like your friends at Langley.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something I want to talk about while you're looking for that. What like including uni that you're at now, like what were your funnest, most enjoyable school years? Including uni, as I say.
Year 11 was pretty good.
Really?
And year 13.
You know what I find interesting? Okay, year 13. I knew you were going to say that because that's what I was going to say. Because
I enjoyed it, but you didn't.
Yeah, because I knew that you did. You once said that you actually preferred Langley to Edenham.
Just because I was more popular at Langley than I was at Edenham, I wasn't called a grubby cunt on a regular basis.
You weren't also called Harry Potter and.
Don't fucking.
And yeah, but they were funny.
Okay,
that was actually hilarious. The time that you were called Harry Potter, you grubby cunt.
Look, basically, the thing that you have to, kids, if there are any children watching, which I hope not, when you're like me and Charlie, and you go to a secondary school, which isn't even called Edenham anymore.
It's called
Orchard
Park High
School. It's very, very strange.
I love how we're literally just mentioning this school's name, which probably shouldn't be allowed, but.
It's wank. When you was like a pretty rough comprehensive school, and you're like Charlie and I,
yeah,
twats.
Not the not the coolest.
You were cool for a bit.
No, I genuinely, I was considered one of the cool kids in primary school. Like I was genuinely up there. Seriously,
I never have.
And that's why it was so depressing when I went to Edenham and just went to the bottom of the
social
ladder. Yeah, genuinely.
So when you are part of this sort of dichotomy, the hierarchy, all the cool kids want to play football at PE, and you want to play table tennis. And when you do, inevitably play football because
table tennis was so fun.
I was good at table tennis.
Genuinely.
But when you do inevitably play football because it's really easy to do, and you sort of get outnumbered, every cool kid wants to be a striker or at best a midfielder. But you as Charlie and I will always be made to be in goal because nobody wants to be a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
It's the butt of the joke of the football world, it seems.
Yeah.
So when there are three of you, like Charlie, I, and our friend Jason were, I say friend very loosely, we just took it in turns. And then eventually we just gave up and didn't stand in goal at all and made a very weak defence next to the goal. We should also mention,
this was like near the end of year 11, so we knew there would be no repercussions of this. I think this was genuinely like one of the last...
This was the last PE lesson.
I think it was the last football PE lesson that we ever had.
Yeah.
And we knew that. So, trust me, we would never have done this any other time because we would have probably been feared for being like beaten up or something. But... we just fully left the goal open and just walked next off. To it. I remember Ollie specifically just kind of like kicking around like conkers or something on the floor, and then this guy who we won't mention his name, just
Damien.
Yeah, okay. He turned around, saw Ollie, and just went. No. Someone scored.
Okay. So the goal is where the goal usually is at the end of the pitch. I was gonna do handles, man. We're stood next to the goal. We're in the box, but we're just sort of next to the goal, like in a three, like looking at each other, just kicking around stuff. The team score from halfway because there's no one in goal. They just punt it backwards because the rest of our team is up in the other end being strikers and twats. They punt the ball right, they volley it right into the goal, and we're all just stood there going, "Oh, goal!"
I'm genuinely at this point, I was just laughing.
I mean, we all worked. We were like,
and we would never have laughed any other time of the year, any other time of this of our school life,
knowing that we were invincible at this point.
Yeah, we were just laughing.
And this guy, obviously, I used to. My hair was a bit shorter,
and he was very posh. I don't know why you're not as posh anymore, but you used to be very posh.
Not posh, but like a very pronounced voice.
Hello, everybody.
It's like hello, not like that. Hello.
That was it.
Sir, may I please go to the toilet? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
For some reason.
But you also your look was very posh because you had such short hair.
But I looked, and my glasses were a bit rounder, so I looked remarkably like Harry Potter. So the ball goes in, and this guy Damien, who I'd known for a while now because he was cousins with one of my neighbours. He comes storming up to me. Also, he has the worst teeth of any human I've seen in a while.
He actually doesn't anymore.
No?
They're really nice.
He comes up to me, goes in my face, and goes, "Harry Potter, you grubby cunt, get in goal."
And I was just cracking up.
So I didn't, but
he didn't.
We just walked off, like we stayed there. Funny. Really, I think at one point we did just get fed up and just say, "Look, if you don't want to get goal, if you don't want them to score, one of you should get in goal because we're bad at this."
No, we definitely did say that, and I think, because was it like 5-a-side?
No, it was like...
It must have been like...
No, because it was just like divide up the amount of people there. So it was like 7-a-side, yeah. But it was like 4 out of the 7 were just strikers.
Yeah, and yeah, because that was always a thing in school, and everyone who's been to school, like high school, knows this. You're either a really good striker or you're the
not.
goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. Like, no one wanted to be a defender. No one wanted to be a midfielder or anything. You're just a striker.
Problem is as well, there are some people that were like in our social class, like James, for example.
Yeah, I know.
Who was good at football, but he was one of us, so he was a goalkeeper.
Yeah, exactly.
And then there were people who, like Damien, who were...
That freaked me.
Hello.
What has happened?
I hope that came through on the recording.
Wait, is it plugged? What's happened? Can you hear that? Why is...
Hello.
What has happened?
Yours is on delay.
Why is it suddenly... No, but I can't hear yours anymore.
You can't hear mine?
Oh, I can.
I can hear me.
Why is mine so delayed? Hello? 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 Why is it so delayed? Why?
Stop doing this. And then it's delaying me through your microphone and I can hear myself.
But I'm worried that this has gone out of sync now. That's like distracting me now.
Is that the game that people play where they put when they try and talk with the delay on, they go blah, 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 blah.
What?
Have you never done that game? It's the one where like it's delayed by like less than a second. So when you try and talk, you're sort of distracting yourself. So people go like, "Hello, my name is." Are you okay? What's going on?
I don't want it to be this out of sync with my voice.
Cool. So I think this might be a good time for me to end the podcast now that Charlie's disabled. What time are we at?
We're at 57 minutes. But after it's cut down, I don't think it will be that. It will be less.
So this is a good time for me to end it.
No, hang on. Okay, yeah, I guess so, but...
Seems technical difficulties might be getting in the way. Okay, so Charlie, just shut up. Just turn yourself off. Mute yourself.
I've actually muted. I'm just so that you can't hear me, but I am still on it, so...
Oh, as in you've just turned off your headset?
I've just turned... You can't hear me, can you?
No, I can hear you in person.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I've turned off the repeating thing, so it's they can still hear me through this.
Okay,
but we can't hear it.
Okay, so just try not to distract me then.
All right.
So,
no, but we were halfway through talking about something.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say, so people James who are good at football, but in goal because they were one of us, and you get people like Damien who are one of them.
Yeah.
So always a striker, but also awful at football.
Yeah.
And so it's a weird like hierarchy that comes into play, and people, I'm sure lots of people relate. People who went to like secondary schools, high schools, like we did, as in not went to secondary school, as in like schools like ours.
Yeah.
But you know, jokes on them. When it got to table tennis day, we were like the Chinese, just. That's yeah, okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
PE was always, I didn't enjoy PE until it got to the point where it was
I just loved
did
table tennis and stuff. They were my favourites.
And we had the days where we could go to like the gym as well.
Yeah.
That was alright because some people just doss off.
Yeah, I'm so confused because now I feel like this is going to be out of sync with the video. At least mine, anyway. Not yours. Yours is in sync.
When you clap.
Look, what is going on? Why is it so out of sync?
Let's just end it here.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Turn off your thing so I can't hear you anymore.
We haven't done meme of the week.
What? Turn off your thing?
What, mute it or just like that?
Yeah, good. Alright, so meme of the week this week. Yeah. It's New Year's Eve. It's that meme that's like, play this video at like 11:57.
Oh,
and when it hits midnight.
Yeah.
You know, Donkey will say, "Let's make waffles at midnight." You know,
they say the one I keep seeing is if you turn in-betweeners on at this time, at exactly midnight, will say, "Well, that was fucking dreadful." That's the classic one.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
So that's the meme of the week this week.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning into this inaugural reboot.
Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching. For people, well, thank you for watching on YouTube, and thank you for anyone who happens to be listening on SoundCloud.
Hopefully, Charlie's edited this well enough. Yeah,
and also apologies if the start was like hard to get your head around, but also right now I don't know if I'm really out of sync, so apologies for that. We'll
look through it later.
I need to like really figure out why that happened. It was almost like at at like the 50 something mark, it just decided to. It would kind of creep me out. I like heard your voice. Yeah.
What?
But maybe they don't even hear it. Maybe it's not even like that on here. But
Anyway,
yeah, thank you for tuning in anyway, and we will all see you
2 weeks time, hopefully.
next week or 2 weeks time, or 2 weeks time, I guess.
Next time. I'm just saying next time.
Let's just say next time.
Bye bye.
But yeah, it's not going to be it literally cut out right there. But let me
redo it and we do an ending, proper ending. So bye, Charlie's dead.
But
so yes,
seriously, I'm gonna try and figure out what's happened here. If it's out of sync, I'm sorry, but we will see you. All see you. We will both see you
next
time, and have a happy New Year and a late Merry Christmas. See you all later.
Ow! Such a high five you.
And that was roughly an hour of nothing. No, I'm joking.
We're not doing that one.